Hello dear friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. Friends, in this video I'm going to summarize a very interesting article, a very interesting essay written by R.L.Fish, the famous American journalist, and this is about the famous footballer from Brazil, that is Pele, and it's about Pele's struggle to reach the jinx number, that is one number, 999 plus 1. He reached to the level of 999 goals, and to reach this 1000th goal, how much he struggled. And it's very motivational write-up, it's very motivational story, or I should say that in a very interesting article by R.L. Fish, the famous American journalist. So let's have a discussion, a deep dive about Pele's thousandth goal. So before that, let's know who is Pele here. Pele was a legendary Brazilian footballer, widely considered the greatest of all time, famous for his incredible skill, goal scoring over 1,200 in his career, including friendlies, and for leading Brazil to the three World Cup victories: 1958 Football World Cup, 1962 Football World Cup, and 1970 Football World Cup, as the only player to do so, becoming the youngest World Cup goal scorer and scorer in a final at just 17 years young boy. He played for Santos Football Club, and he won many titles, popularized soccer in the US with the New York Cosmos, and served as a global ambassador, leaving an incredible legacy as the king of football. Pele means king of football, and he was also the former sports minister of Brazil. So that's a very brief introduction. There's no limit for any words to describe and to talk about this great personality, to whom I do personally admire, and he's a, I should say, he's a symbol of motivation. If you would like to read much about Pele, you should go through a lot of information from internet, right? So anyway, let's go through the article, the essay by R.L. Fish, the American journalist, titled Pele's Thousandth Goal. So what I have done, I have taken the help of AI, artificial intelligence, to create the images about Pele's write-up, Pele's Thousandth Goal write-up, and I will try to give you the theme-based description. To begin with, background of this essay. In October 1969, the Brazilian press discovered that Pele was nearing a historic landmark, that is, the 1,000 official goals, since he began playing professional football for Santos Football Club FC 12 years earlier. So since 12 years, he's the only one person, since he has been playing for this club, Santos FC Football Club, from the past 12 years, and he's reaching to the 1000 official goal. And this news got discovered by the Brazilian press in October 1969. Newspapers highlighted that even legendary players of the past had never reached such a figure. So scoring 1,000 goal was considered impossible, and Pele's achievement was seen as something that would immortalize both the player and Brazilian football. That means to say there was a lot of media pressure on this great player. So media has already created a such kind of hype or the pressure. So, and you would have seen a lot of examples. Sachin Tendulkar also, when he was about to used to reach his century, and many times he used to lose the match because of a lot of pressure from the spectators as well as by the media. Similarly, at that time, Pele had scored about 990 goals, and in just 900 matches, my goodness, in 900 matches, 990 goals, maintaining an extraordinary average of more than one goal per game. Remember, it's not cricket, it's football. The news quickly spread internationally, and comparisons were made with the great players across the world, while fans and the journalists celebrated the approaching milestone. Pele himself felt deeply uncomfortable and nervous. He wished the goal would come unnoticed rather than being publicly counted and discussed every day. He wished that the forthcoming goal should be as a normal how he plays every day or in every matches, right? Now, growing pressure and media attention. Initially, as long as the target seemed distant, Pele played normally because still 10 goals to reach, so he was playing normally. On 15th October 1969, Santos played Portuguesa Desportes, the another team, and winning the match convincingly. So they won the match. So, and here in this match, Pele scored 4 goals, right? So officially, the number has reached to 1992 993. It was 990. Now he has reached to 993. And media reported each one goal very meticulously. A week later, against Coritiba, here Pele scored 990 and 995, two more goals. By now, the pressure intensified. Journalists, photographers, television crews from around the world started to follow Pele very closely. Every time Pele went near the goal, cameras flashed from all the directions. Attention started to disturb Pele as well as his teammates. In the next match against Fluminense, the pressure affected the entire team because he just 5 goals to reach. Neither side managed to score, so they were unable to score due to this pressure. On 1st November, Pele scored 1 goal and it reached to 996 against Flamengo. But after that, his scoring temporarily dried up. He was unable to score due to this pressure, media pressure, spectators' pressure. Just 4 goals to reach to become 1,000 and to break the record. I mean, to say not to break the record. There's no record at all so far, right? A difficult phase and the team. Santos, that is Palace team. Santos then suffered a heavy defeat against Corinthians of Sao Paulo, losing 4-1, with Pele scoring no goals. The tension was now shared by the entire team. In another match against Sao Paulo Football Club, the game ended with 1-1, but Pele again did not score any match any goal. So still 2 matches, but no goal by Pele. Journalists and broadcasters, they began to worry because they were spending large amounts of money following Pele without witnessing the historic moment. The Santos players, they were also very desperate for the milestone to be achieved so they could return to playing football without intense pressure, right? On 12th November, in a match against Santa Cruz in Recife, Pele scored 2 goals in a victory, 4-0 victory, taking his total 998. So 996 he has reached after not scoring 2 goals, not scoring any goal in the past 2 matches. Now he is able to receive the 2 goals and he has reached to the target called 998. Media presence increased further. 2 days later, Pareba, Pele scored goal number triple nine. One more goal. Just 1 goal to reach and to make the world record. By this time, the entire team was waiting anxiously for the next goal. When Santos traveled to Bahia to play Esporte Club of Bahia on 16th November, almost every radio in Brazil was tuned to the match. Pele felt extremely nervous and feared that he might never score the last one more goal to make triple nine plus 1,000th goal. Despite his effort, Pele did not get a clear chance until the final moments of the match. He dribbled past defenders, struck the ball powerfully, beating the goalkeeper, but the ball hit the crossbar and rebounded. His teammate Jair Bala quickly scored from the rebound. The match ended 1-1. 1-1. Pele was left disappointed as a thousands goal continued to elude him. Because of this one number, he was not able to play with concentration. And once again, he said, I miss the thousands goal. The next match was against Vasco da Gama at the famous Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro on 19th November 1969. The people of Rio, which is also known as Cariocas, were thrilled at the prospect of witnessing the historic goal in the city. Pele, however, felt uneasy. Heavy tropical rain flooded the stadium. Look at here. It was raining so heavily, making the conditions extremely difficult. Despite the storm, 80,000 spectators they were attending this match. Pele was tightly marked by Rene, a powerful defender. For the first 30 minutes, Pele could not even touch the ball also, right? Eventually, Pele managed to break free and shot towards a goal. Certainly, he would score. However, the goalkeeper Andrade made a brilliant save, tipping the ball over the crossbar. Although disappointed, this attempt helped Pele overcome his nervousness. He realized that the thousands goal was no different from any other goal. Now, finally, he thought, yes, let me play as a very common player. Let me not focus on this one number. So finally he came out of this disappointment, this kind of too much focusing. He thought, let me be calm and focused. Soon after, Pele made another attempt, but once again the ball struck the crossbar. This time Rene accidentally headed the rebound into his own goal, giving Santos a lead. Ironically, the crowd booed Rene not for the own goal, but for preventing Pele for scoring the historic one. Why? Penalty. Later in the match, Pele received a perfectly timed pass from Clodoaldo, splitting the defense. As Pele ran towards the goal, defender Fernando slid in and tripped him inside the penalty area. The referee immediately awarded penalty kick. Absolutely fantastic. Though Pele had never imagined scoring his thousandth goal through a penalty, he was willing to accept it just to end the ordeal, just to end this kind of great tough task. Standing over the ball, he struggled to control his thoughts and emotions. For a moment, he remembered missing a penalty in his youth, but forced the memory away. And finally, he took the kick. The ball curved past the goalkeeper's outstretched hands and into the net. Pele had scored his 1000th goal. Excellent. I just remember the movie called Chak the India, right? The stadium erupted in celebration. The roar of the crowd nearly drowned out of the stadium of the rain. Reporters, photographers, fans, they rushed onto the field. Pele's jersey was torn off in the chaos, and someone handed him a new jersey which has been printed 1000. So history has been created on the day. Pele was lifted onto the shoulders of fans and carried around the field. Tears filled his eyes as the crowd cheered. He jogged around the stadium so everyone could see this historic jersey. Eventually, he was substituted and went to the dressing room emotionally drained. There, he carefully folded the jersey marked 1000, placed it beside him, and decided to treasure it forever, decided to keep it safe forever. The following morning, the very next morning, historic significance. The following morning, Brazilian newspapers gave equal importance to the two events. Number one, Pele's thousandth goal, and the second, moon landing by American astronauts Conrad and Bean. Two news on the front page. Equal importance is given to Pele's achievement by one of the famous Brazilian newspapers. This comparison shows the global importance of Pele's achievements. That's a testament to Pele's global significance. And this poster will help you to understand his journey from 990 to 1000 goal. You can pause the video and you can go through this image which I have generated by using AI. So friends, let's conclude this famous interesting essay by R.L.Fish. Pele's thousand goal is not just a story about football. It's a powerful account of pressure, perseverance, mental strength, and humility. The lesson shows how extraordinary achievements bring both glory and anxiety. Pele's journey to the thousands goal highlights his greatness not only as a footballer but also as a human being who faced immense expectations and triumphed through calmness and determination. So, this is how I have tried to summarize. And let me tell you one more important thing on this video, especially this video. And till this video, my videos were 999, and after Pele's video, even I will also reach to the 1000 videos. So, it's a coincidence that today I'm making my 1000th video today, 1000 video today by crossing 999. So thanks to Pele that coincidentally I'm doing Pele's video equivalent how Pele was far away from 999 to 1000. Even before Pele's this video, I did only 999, and after Pele's video, I'm going to make 1000 videos. So viewers, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your belief in my words, in my summaries, in my videos. So whoever is watching this video, really I owe to them for believing my channel and for making me to reach this 1000 video after uploading Pele's video. So thank you so much. Comment on it and subscribe the channel if you have not done it. So I'll keep trying to improve my content in the days to go. Thank you once again. God bless you.